Welcome back, you inglorious bastards and magnificent. It is I, Doc Camo, and we're back for my thought of the day.
How dare you!
So, today is the California Recall Election, or the last day you can vote in the California Recall Election. So, you should go out and vote for Larry Elder. But we'll get into that because Democrats have been running your state for years, and it's trash. It literally has poop. You have to pay people over $100,000 a year in order to shovel poop off your streets.
Winning. No.
Nobody else has to shovel poop off their streets.
You suck.
But so what? Like a change cannot be bad. Like you can't get any worse if you're trying to shovel poop off your damn streets. But we'll get into all that later. Let's get right into the Windows not working because I don't know why OBS does that. Let's make sure we're in the right. Here we go. Boom.
That's how winning is done.
The California recall election is on. If you can, go vote. Go vote. Today's the last day you can vote, so go vote. It's important to participate in your local elections. That's what this is all about. It doesn't matter who is in the federal office if you have people like DeSantis standing up for what you want in your state. Like that's you have to actually learn the people, listen to the people that are, and actually go see the people and talk to the people that are in your local elections and actually figure out who stands for what you believe in and actually vote for your principles and not along these stupid ass party lines.
Winning.
Californians will decide on Tuesday whether to keep Gavin Newsom in office as a recall election that has left the Democratic governor fighting for his political life draws to a close. The gubernatorial recall effort is only the second in California history to make it onto the ballot and a race chance for Republicans to seize control in the deep blue state. Voters are being asked two questions. Should Newsom be removed from office? And if he is recalled, who should take his place? Millions of Californians have already cast their ballots either by mail or by early voting locations, and there's already anomalies. We'll get into that in a second. And registered voters will have until Tuesday evening to make their choice in a special election that is costing the state $276 million. You have to pay people like $184,000 a year to shovel
Winning. No.
off the streets.
Winning. No. You suck.
In San Francisco.
You suck.
Newsom has been a broadly popular governor since he was elected in 2008. 18 found himself in a particular position after a Republican-led recall effort gained steam amid the worst of the state's pandemic. He appeared confident heading into the final stretch, spending Monday campaigning with Joe Biden. Polls that have signaled peril for him during the summer have recently given him a more comfortable lead. Meanwhile, the leading Republican challenger, the Nightwing radio host Larry Elder, has been laying a groundwork of misinformation to falsely imply that the election, if he loses, was rigged against him. Larry Elder has not
You suck.
done that.
Why the fuck you lying?
That was literally done because Republicans showed up to vote and you told them they already voted because you said it was a glitch.
Stop lying.
But I call bullshit. But anyway, it is what it is. Early returns show that those who have already cast their votes must have been Democrats who are likely to oppose the recall. More Republicans are expected to vote in person on Election Day. No major Democratic candidates are running against Newsom, who has encouraged supporters to leave the question of his replacement blank on their ballot. If even here more than 50% of voters opt to boot the governor, Elder or any other challenger with a plurality could take office and upend politics in an overwhelmingly Democratic state. Such an outcome would cause national reverberations by placing a potentially agnostic Republican leader at the helm of the nation's most popular and economical productive state, and the potentially dooming Democrats ahead of the midterm elections. The implication that the Republican could unseat a Democrat in deep blue state California would fuel criticism that the party is out of touch with voters. An upset in the Golden State could also encourage recall elections potentially around the country, said Mindy Romero, who heads the California Civics Engagement Project in the University of Southern California. Oh, the left is afraid of a reckoning. It's too late. The reckoning is going to happen. But if you're left, right, or sideways in California, shut this off right now. Go vote, or rather, even go vote and listen to us in the car. If you like, just go vote. Go vote right now. Go vote.
That's how winning is
It
done.
doesn't matter how you vote. Go vote. Voting is the single. Voting in your local elections is the single most important thing you could do
That's how winning is done.
for your society, for your community. After initially dismissing the recall as a Republican-led distraction, at the very least, you know how if you go to like the local meetings and stuff, and you vote into those votes as well, not just these special elections, you'll know at the very least, you know that your community, where your community stands, and you can figure out whether or not you need to find a new community or you need to work on fixing your community. After initially, the Democrats and Newsom campaign have pivoted in recent weeks to characterizing it as a referendum on Trumpism in California, one with life or death consequences. Meanwhile, big name Democrats in California and Washington, D.C., including Senators Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, and Amy Klobuchar, the progressive representatives Barbara Lee and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and Vice President Kamala Harris, have all come to Newsom's aid. Of course they do. They don't want to lose any. Losing California would be a serious blow to the Democratic Party. You can read that first. But California and New York City, they're the most important states in the election. They have more electoral votes than any other state, which is why we love the electoral system, because if we get rid of it, their say is the only thing that matters, which is utter garbage. I am not going to be governed like I go war before I will go to war before I am governed by California and New York, when I neither live in California nor New York, because that is retarded. I'm just saying. But anyways, it's important. Go out and vote. Just get out there, go do this vote, and if you and if you're catching this afterwards, all those that you vote, I don't know if the vote mattered to you or if it went your way, but at least you did what you needed to do, because your conscience has to be clear for what comes next. Because if continues to go the way it's been going, what comes next is going to be probably the most horrific thing modern Americans have seen in their entire lives. I'm just saying.